This is the Tales from the Crawl Space Pizza Party Christmas Special.
Santa, Santa, you're about to hit a mountain.
Wait, what?
Everybody, it's pizza party time! Everybody, pizza party! You
Santa
guys, Santa Claus what?
Santa Claus wondered where my hose at.
That's right, the hose. Can't forget the hose. Hey, guys, welcome once again to the second annual Tales from the Crawl Space PCHD Pizza Party. We've had a stellar year here at Tales from the Crawl Space. We have really made an impact on everything, and you guys were an instrumental part of it. And to show our appreciation, have a slice of pizza, and remember, one slice only. So with me as always, and with when you're friends with Jack, every week is a pizza party. And Jack, how you doing, buddy?
Doing all right, my friend. How you doing? Don't forget, it's also our Christmas show. We're doing a double duty show here today.
That's true. Yeah. So, as a Christmas bonus, we did get extra pepperoni on that one pizza that we're sharing with all 14 of our listeners and all 8,500 cheese bags. So, it's imperative that you save some for the rest of them. So,
Merry fucking Christmas.
Yeah, Merry fucking Christmas.
Pizza.
That's right. Yeah. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to catch my plane to Aruba.
Yeah, right. Like I said on the video, you work on an overloaded rat all day to come back to that one, dried out, curled up piece of pizza just sitting there waiting for you. But God damn it, you're going to eat it because it's free shit.
Exactly. Yeah, and not even the microwave will save that motherfucker.
No.
So everybody, we've got a stellar bunch of guests tonight for you. And the first one is, we always go ladies first. Ladies and gentlemen, the first lady of Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, Paula Benedict. Paula, welcome back.
Cheesebag Nation.
Cheesebag Nation. Hell yeah. And also with us from way down under, and I mean way down under because he's like in South Australia, we have Dave Lyon. Once again, you may remember Dave from our international episode. Dave, how you been, buddy?
G'day, Cheesebags. Doing well. Happy to be here.
Outstanding.
Hot damn.
And last but not least is Mr. Tumbler himself, Tony Spangler. Tony, welcome to the show. Glad to have you here.
Thank you, everybody. Merry Christmas and good evening.
Merry Christmas to you, buddy. So, okay, well, we're good. We're still waiting for the delivery guy to bring the pizza. So, in the meantime, let's talk about how things have been going. The year's almost over. Christmas is here. Jesus' birthday, and how has everyone's year gone? And Paula, let's start with you. Paula, how's your year?
Well, it was good until my dad fell and broke his ankle, so that kind of turned everything to shit the week before Thanksgiving. But that's okay. We went from emergency room to hospital to rehab facility to him ready to walk out. Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, I'm just trying to make it to the finish line, boys.
But you did get to see Metallica this year, right?
I did.
Twice.
And I also
you saw him twice.
Twice.
I did see him
Holy
twice.
shit.
I went ahead and bought tickets for May 31st, and we're going to go see Tesla at the House of Blues in Dallas.
Ooh.
And it's a small little venue, standing room only, so you fight for your way to the front.
Tesla is still a thing. I had no idea. I didn't know they were still together.
Yeah.
You would be shocked at how good they actually sound.
Oh, is that right? Nice.
I swear to you.
I got two concerts coming up in February. I got two coming up, one a week apart from each other coming up in February. You're going to see Blackberry Smoke one week and the Dead South the next week.
Oh, man. Now, see, I'm jealous about the Dead South.
That's going to be good.
It is going to be good.
A standing room only joint like Paula's talking about. It's the Fillmore in Silver Spring, Maryland. It's standing room only, so it's like prison rules trying to get to the bar.
Yeah. And so, Dave, how's your year been?
It's been good, but busy as hell. Absolutely busy as hell. I think I've done more termite work this year than I've done in the last 5 years previously. It's just
That is
been
excellent.
crazy.
That is. Oh.
This is your busy time of year, right? It's a busy time of year for you down there right now, right?
Yeah. This is
It's kind of springish, shouldn't it, down there?
No, we've just hit into summer, so
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess so.
Yeah, like usually we work through Christmas, but this year, for the first time in like 15 years, I'm having time off over Christmas, so I'm very excited.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
And what are the termites you deal with down there? Are they subs, or do you get like dry wood, damp wood, Formosans?
It's mainly subterranean. Mainly subterranean down here.
Okay.
Up north, it's a whole different kettle of fish.
Oh,
It's a whole different beast up there. They get the lot up there, but it's mainly just the subterranean down this end.
Cool. All right.
It's reticulotermes, right? Reticulotermes, I think they call it.
No, the main one we deal with is Coptotermes.
Coptotermes, yeah.
Coptotermes or French eye. They're the two main villains in this story.
Okay.
Yeah. But up north they got the mastos.
Yeah, I thought Formosans were the Coptotermes formosanus. So that's what I thought. All Formosans were those, but what the hell do I know? I'm retired. Fuck them.
Yeah, and what the hell? Why bother? Because Terminal will kill any of them. So
exactly.
Exactly. And I love Terminal. I was just thinking about that the last time I didn't have to go into a crawl space and drill piers and drill holes and shit like that with Terminal HE. I'm just like, you know what? I think I like this now, because I used to hate termite work, and holy shit, man, I love it now. And so, Tony, how's your year been?
It's stress-free, and I cannot say thank you to the powers that be enough.
Awesome.
That's a good thing.
We all work for an awesome boss, don't we, Tony?
Yeah, I just, I'm given what I'm given. I go out and I do my shit, and I go home. I don't have anybody hanging over my shoulder. I'm not being micromanaged, and it's like, as long as I do my work, that's it. Yeah, and unless I need to go into the office, I never know that man exists.
Cool. Nice.
Damn.
Hey, and one thing about Tony, I want to talk to you about your little venture here as far as the tumblers. It's been an incredible response to the tumblers that you've been sending out. When you started putting on pesticide labels on them, it's like Cheesebags went nuts for those, and they did. And really good, and it really helped that you put out such a good product. I mean, I'm looking,
my God.
I'm looking at my Paula tumbler here, and I swear I could smell her breath right now. It is so clear and sharp and accurate and everything. And them teeth are some of the whitest teeth I ever seen. I wasn't going to say that joke. And the Cheesebag Nation on there, everything is nice and clear. I can't turn my computer on without somebody posting a picture of a tumbler that you and Leanne made, and they are just outstanding. And so the response has been incredible. I hope it has benefited you and your wife, in a good way, and just hope it's been a real blessing for you.
It has, immensely so. We were floored at the response. I mean, it literally blew our mind. I knew, hey, there's going to be a couple people here and there. They're going to enjoy it. They're going to think, hey, that's funny. I want one of those. And then it's like all of a sudden this huge gale of wind just grabbed under it, picked it up, and took off. And Brad, honestly, I can in part thank your brother. Was one of the people who posted he was one of the first orders I got. He posted a picture, and then it's like from there, it just snowballed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Daryl is a good guy at times, but he's my brother, so I can say that. Love you, Daryl. Yeah, love you, Daryl. And I guess I'll be seeing you Monday, Daryl, because Monday's Christmas and it's family.
Someone's getting coal in their stocking.
That's right. It's cold. No, Santa's going to break out the brass knuckles on my ass. So, what do you guys got to look forward to? 2024 is looming large, and what do you anything you're looking forward to in particular that 2024 might bring you? Anybody can pipe in on this one.
The further away from 2020, the better.
True enough.
Second.
True enough. Yeah. 2020 was a shit sandwich. Here's the thing about 2020. 2020 was the best part about 2020 is that the bar was set so damn low for 2021 that when we went into 2021, we were going against 2020 numbers and we were just killing it. So it's like everything was just like, oh my God, you guys are doing amazing. It's like, some people didn't think, well, it's like we almost died in 2020. So we're gonna do good in it. So the farther away we get from 2020, it's gonna be a bit more of a challenge to keep improving on things. But I'm looking forward to it. My new gig is the best damn gig I ever had. And I'm looking forward to getting away from 2023, to be honest with you, because 2023 had a lot of things that really sucked for us. But I lost a really good friend in the spring, and I lost a good friend, and I gained a good friend too. This guy over here, and it was. It was a year of challenges, like all years are, and but you do what you got to do to get through it, and we're almost through the end of another one, so we get to start all the fuck over again. So here we are.
Hell yeah!
And,
repeat.
Rinse and repeat. Amen. So,
I'm looking forward to my house being done. I'm looking forward to my house being done.
I'm looking forward to your house being done too, Jack, because it's just like I feel so bad for you as long as it's taken for them to get that damn house on your mountain built.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it is your mountain. So
yes,
I'm pretty sure you're going to be taking complete ownership of it.
It's a lot by lot. I am. Yes, that's right. I'm going to take that whole fucking mountain. I want it. It's mine.
That's right. It's mine. You get off my fucking mountain.
That's right.
Fuck around and find out.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. But no, a lot's been done so far. I went up and checked on it this morning. So there's a lot of progress. The deck's done. Things like that. So we're getting there slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm. So, I got 5 questions, and I'm going to be honest with you. We canned these questions. We sent them to them so they could actually come up with decent answers for it. So let's start off. Paula, anything new in your life since we got together last?
No, not really.
Or is it just the same? It's just the same old shit, huh?
Well, there's something that's very exciting that's coming in 2024, but I probably shouldn't talk about it publicly.
Oh, okay.
It's a girl thing, and it's very good.
Oh, it's a girl thing.
Yes, and
girl
it's very
power.
good. Yes, but
you get a boob job?
Has nothing to do with. Oh God, maybe a reduction.
A reduction?
It's illegal.
Oh, darn. It doesn't have your boobs on here, so I can't really make a judgment call on that.
Thank God, Tony.
I can fix that.
Tony, don't even think about it.
But the damn it would tip over all the time. It wouldn't be as sturdy as...
We'll just have to put 2 rubber pads on the bottom of it.
Oh my God. Yeah. Be like those Hooters koozies. Did you guys ever get one of those Hooters koozies? The zip up koozies at the bottom that has actually the boobs on it.
Wow.
No, I'm collecting koozies. I got to find one of those.
Yeah, no shit.
I think it was Hooters.
You have my attention now.
So Tony's going to make the first tumbler with an underwire.
There you go.
Self-supporting tumbler.
There you go.
Oh, man.
You can rub them while you drink.
Yeah.
Damn.
Easy.
Besides you getting your ass kicked in termites, later this year, anything new and exciting in your life?
No, not really. Just plodding along, just doing what I can, trying to smash things out as best as possible. But nothing real new on the horizon. Got a few new things next year, which I'm excited about. Going on a Disney cruise.
Nice.
So,
That's awesome.
Yeah, Disney comes to Australia now, so happy about that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, something to look forward to.
Yeah. How about you, Tony?
Oh, geez. You caught me off guard. I was daydreaming.
I gave you the questions like 3 days ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting. I can't say what I've got pulled up on my screen, so we'll just leave it there.
Oh, man. Put on some glasses. We'll see it.
Tony's watching porn. Tony's watching porn.
Again?
I don't want anything new going on. I am so content right now with the way it is. It's like I was telling you guys earlier, where I came from was such a tense, stressful environment into where I am now. It's like apples and oranges, and I'm coasting. And I'm
That's
really,
all right. That's all
I'm
right.
really enjoying it.
There's not a damn thing wrong with that. Yeah.
Not a thing at all. You hit it right in the pocket and just kind of, coast. That's awesome.
That's something to look forward to. Is looking forward to continuing to be able to coast and have the resources and the ability and the sanity to do that. I mean, there's not a darn thing wrong with that.
No,
it's amazing.
I think
for a change.
Sometimes you get, let's see. I've got some gray in it. You got some gray in yours. You got gray in yours, and you got gray in yours. It gets to a point in our lives where ambition starts to become a little overrated, and you long for. I thought that was me. Maybe it wasn't, but
I think it was me.
Okay, sometimes ambition is a little bit overrated, and you get to a point in your life where you realize what's really important, and that's not only just your peace of mind, but the extra headspace that you get, the time with a little bit more time you have with family and friends, and just focusing on what's really important. I got to a point. I got to a point where I just wasn't. I was just done with it. So I was able to get into a place that I have a lot more headspace, and I don't have to worry about doing things that I really don't want to do, or the things that people are telling me to do that I think are wrong. I have an instance where I just a customer. It's like this guy's a medical nightmare. He's old. He's trying to hang on to the last bit of independence that he has, but he has a really bad mouse problem, and his kids are up his ass. The authorities are up his ass. They want to get him out of there. But I see how the guy operates when I was there, and this guy can do it. He said, "We just got to get rid of those mice." And 4 other companies told him to go to hell because the mouse situation was so bad. But I want to help this guy out. That's it. And I wouldn't be able to do that if I was working at almost any other company that I'd worked at before. So I'm at a place now where the guy that runs it understands this stuff, gets it, and lets me do it. So yeah, I mean
that's nice. Money's a great thing. The quality of life means everything.
It is.
Once you get to a certain age, you realize that.
Yeah. See, I see your passions on your shelf there. It's a hobby, it's a passion, it's stuff like that. Those are the things that I'm so new at this stuff, that this having a little extra time and extra headspace, that I haven't developed much of anything yet other than my gardening and I love to cook and stuff like that. These things are important. It's not but I do like to kill bugs still, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. So, Jack, that beer looked delicious.
It was tasty. It was really tasty.
Yeah. So frosty. It's a frosty mug. Did you get that out of the freezer?
No. This is frosted, pre-frosted mug. It's has that frosty look to it. With the Tales from the Crawl Space emblem on it. See, check it out.
Isn't that awesome? I love that shit.
Thank you, Mr. Brad. I love it.
Hey, no worries, man. Glad you. I'm just glad you enjoyed it. Actually, I'm glad it turned out, because I got it on this website, and it's like putting stuff together, customizing and everything. I'm like, that might look like shit. I'm gonna send it to Jack anyway. Fuck it. Yeah. Jack's the kind of guy that'll tell me, it's like, Brad, this kind of looks like shit. But it turned out looks like it turned out pretty good. So
it's gorgeous.
I am completely happy about that, and I'm really glad that you like it. The Merry Christmas, buddy.
Thank you.
And so let's go on to another one. What was your most memorable holiday gift from a customer? And by memorable, I mean, why the fuck did they give me this?
I've got a couple.
Let's hear it.
I had one customer give me a whole bunch of skulls. Like I'm a bit of a morbid guy. I like my skulls and my creepy stuff and that sort of thing. And yeah, he had like some. I think one's a deer, another one's a wombat. So he gave me a couple of skulls. He's like, "Here you go, mate." And then he found out that I told him that how I used to be a beekeeper. It's like, "Oh, I've got a whole bunch of old beekeeping stuff too if you want." So he gave me a bee smoker and all that kind of stuff. And mate, I was blown away. I was just like, "Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you." I've got them scattered around the house now, so much to my partner's dismay. But yeah, that was one of my most memorable ones.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Skulls and bee smokers. Can't go wrong.
Paula, you got one?
Sorry, I left for a beer.
A perfectly legitimate excuse.
Sorry, I was running to the fridge. No, seriously, like no one has ever given me anything.
We were here.
Oh hell yeah. Okay, well, that answers that is my answer to the question. What has somebody given me for like, what the fuck can I have that for? Oh mercy! What about you, Tony?
Oh, roach clean out. It's one of those typical that you have to use Vicks 44. It's just that kind of roach clean out. I'm getting ready to leave. Oh, don't forget, I've got you a plate of the ham, or was it ham? Yeah, ham that we made this weekend. So she lays a paper plate down on the counter. I mean, paper plate, not put in anything, not sealed, not nice and clean, nothing, no, just set down on the counter in this roach clean out. I'm like, hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. And needless to say, it probably didn't make it 100 foot down the road.
Yeah.
Pitch it out the window.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You give me a pre-wrapped Twinkie, hey, I'm golden. I'm going to eat that. But
That's right. I'm going to wipe the wrapper off first before I open it, but yeah, I'm going to eat it.
That's just, sweet little old lady. Of course, y'all know how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Of course, before I left there, they're crawling across the plate. And I'm like, oh, dude, not only are there just roaches on the plate, but they're dying roaches on the plate. So I'm good.
Yummy.
They're shitting everywhere and that stuff. Like, oh, God. That reminds me of my Turkish Delight story. Jack, do you remember that one?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah. Turkish Delight. It was like a prehistoric fossil encased in amber. There's that roach right in the middle of the Turkish Delight. I'm like, I'm going to hot pass on that one. Yeah. Yeah. There's been many a time. Food is always the thing. It's like that is always the first thing that goes out the window when you're at least 3 blocks away from their house. And most definitely. That would have to be mine, the Turkish Delight, and recent events as probably my most memorable gifts.
I got a toolbox full of Sapporo beer. It's when I was doing installing carpet when I was younger, way before my pest days. Did a house for Connie Chung's sister, and she was married to the Judge Advocate General for the U.S. Army. And he was overseas and was going to be away for a long time. And they had a little bar in their little living room area. And she's like, "Oh, I don't drink it. He's going to be gone for such a long time. You can just go ahead and have a beer." So I grabbed one of the big old Sapporo cans. I'm like, "Oh, awesome." He goes, "Oh, no, take them all." I look back in the fridge, there's about a case of those gigantic Sapporo beer cans. So I ran out to the truck, dumped my toolbox, and just started packing that thing full of beer. And it was on a Friday, so I had a hell of a Friday night.
Hell yeah.
Got hammered off Sapporo.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to see Connie Chung's wedding photos to her and Maury Povich. I got to see those wedding photos. So that was pretty interesting.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
Ah.
I forgot about that. How does that happen?
I don't know, but apparently, do they have kids? I mean, did he put her through the DNA test? I am not the father. Good old Maury.
Oh man.
Well, isn't that kind of like Julia Roberts when she married Lyle Lovett or some shit?
Lyle Lovett. Man. Right here in Indiana, they did that.
Yeah.
That dude's
I
hard
don't
to
remember
look at.
exactly where in the fucking Indiana they did it, but they got married here in Indiana somewhere.
He's
An
one of
undisclosed
fickle
location. That is an ugly dude, man.
Yeah.
God, yeah. It's like, okay, you're doing a house, you're treating a house, and you're doing your inspection. You go into the laundry room, you go behind the washing machine, you shine your flashlight down there, and you see this wash rag that's been wadded up there for God knows how many years. That's what Lyle Lovett looks like.
It's like the old man nutsack hanging out the side of the jogging shorts. That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, he's got more wrinkles in him than a UN resolution.
When he was 20. When he was 20,
yeah, it's like he's like a white Morgan Freeman.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man.
What's our next question, Senor?
Our next question is worst company holiday function.
Oh.
And go.
I've got a good one.
Here.
I've got a good one. One company I work for, their idea of a good time was to have a Christmas lunch, and we each were given a present with stipulations. If you open a present and the guy next to you likes your present better, then he is allowed to take your present and swap it with his own. And they were the shittest gifts ever. Like, one guy got some sunglasses, another guy got a wallet, one guy got a belt, and then there was a bottle of whiskey. So everybody was frothing at the bit to take this bottle of whiskey, and yours truly got the whiskey. And I put it out there. I went, any of you try and take this, I'm going to crack it over your head. So I ended up walking away with that bottle of whiskey. So, but everybody was just, they had such a bad taste in their mouth after it. It's like, if you're going to give a gift, give a gift. Don't make it into a game where you end up walk away with the shittest gift ever. I mean, yeah.
That game is called Dirty. That game is called Dirty Santa, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
I thought it was Pink Elephant.
So you're thinking of White Elephant.
Well, okay.
Yeah, White Elephant, and Pink Elephant's what my nickname for it. Anyway, the dirty. It's actually called Dirty Santa, where somebody can do that. Yeah, it really does suck. We did a Dirty Santa at my in-laws' house one time, and we have this, and it shows up every year. We do this. This is ceramic sleigh that nobody liked and everything. But one year, I ended up with it, and it had scratch-off lottery tickets in it. And so I was like, all right, I got the sled. Ha, very funny. Move on. Nobody fucking touched that. So at the end of the Dirty Santa, I whipped those fuckers out. I scratched, and one of them hit for $250. So
nice.
Yeah. So in-laws, y'all could suck it. Shit. My worst company function though, for me was when I was at the Big Green Tea. We had it at the service manager's house, and the region manager was there. Well, that's awkward shit right now because Todd was a total prick, and he proved it we actually did a costume party for Christmas. Don't ask me Wasn't my idea. I was just a tech. So we're at the guy's house. We're all sitting around, and he comes as a flasher. And he's got this – he's made he's took like pantyhose, stuffed it with socks and stuff, and made this huge dick, right? So when he flashed, of course, he wasn't completely naked, but he had, like flesh-colored clothes on, had this big old, pantyhose dick hanging out, and he just started banging it, smacking it, girls with it and everything, and then he slapped my wife with it, and we had a serious problem after that. And let's just say the party did not end on a good note, and I never forgot that. And the cracker of it is that this fucker ended up climbing pretty high up the Big Green Tea's corporate ladder. So, he can go fuck himself. Right?
There's a line you don't cross.
Definitely.
There is a line you don't cross, especially when you're a fucking region manager, man. It's like, come on, people.
It's a bad look.
Got to hold yourself to it. It is a totally bad look. That
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's an HR nightmare right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I really could have and should have escalated it, but my career path was kind of in that guy's hands at the time. But I did chew him a ration of shit over it, and he apologized, saying he was drunk. I told him that's no goddamn excuse, and don't ever do it again. And I never got too far with this guy. I figured this guy would make me like a branch manager just to shut me up, but it never happened.
No.
Who cares? The past is past.
That's it.
I had when I worked for one of the companies that got bought by the big British lease to maim. That's what I'll call them. And they took us to Jillian's, the little video games, and it's kind of like a Dave and Buster's.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. I think we lost somebody.
Paula.
Yeah, we lost Paula.
Oh
no.
She can use the link. I'll message her, tell her to use the link, get back. But and at Jillian's, our boss, the guy was doing these. You're sitting at this little hibachi table, and the guy's doing the little things of sake shots, sake bombs. And my boss got so shit faced we had to carry him out.
Oh wow!
Doing sake bombs in front of all his employees. So yeah, that's the asshole that had a girl's name like a boy named Sue. Had never done anything with pest control before, and was trying to he'd send, if he had a disagreement with you, he'd send you home without pay just because he disagreed with you. And I wrote that big letter to the president of the company and the vice president, his brother. And next thing you know, they all showed up down at the office, and he was carrying out a box of shit. And the last words he said to Tommy Termite, the guy I was working with, was, "Jack sure can write a letter."
Yeah. I love
right,
that one.
motherfucker. Yes, I can, motherfucker.
That's right.
That was that party. Yeah, so that was that shitty party.
Mm-hmm.
Get what you asked for.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck her in to find out.
Exactly. Hey, Paula.
Yes.
Paula?
Uh-oh.
Paula?
You can hear.
We lost Paula.
I'm having very bad internet connection.
Well,
how about you, Tony?
Oh,
how about
Tony? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Which one are we on? A function.
Function.
I heard her.
For a moment.
Previous employer
I'm here.
had one of the supervisors during our little lunch Thanksgiving get together. Started having hallucinations in the bathroom. It was
what?
Quite laying in the floor, naked, covered in snakes. It was quite the experience for him, and led to a lot of entertainment for us.
Wow! Did you say he came in tripping? Did he drop acid or something?
No, we don't know what he was doing. It was never disclosed. But he seemed fine to start with, and then started to get a little squirrely. Next thing you know, screaming coming out of the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
Jesus. And it goes to show what it would take to get fired from that company is the fact that he retained his position.
Oof. Wow.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Good grief.
It was something else. Most places, you don't call, you call in you facing getting fired. No, there you can, dude. You can do drugs all day long, and
Come
it's
in.
good to go.
Show up tripping balls. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
That's
Yeah,
right.
no,
They're treating for bugs that aren't really there.
Yeah, exactly.
You screw
God,
up on a safety
man.
violation, dude. They're going to jack you
Oh,
up.
well,
But
yeah.
no, you
Oh,
can
man.
come in hallucinating all day long.
Good Lord. I guess that company didn't do drug tests then, did they?
Only if you hit something or someone hit you.
Yeah.
Oh.
There wasn't anything random. But
Well, he
you know,
hit the
being a
floor.
supervisor, they got
He
way
hit the
random.
At least when it was the floor.
Shorty got low.
Low, 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 low,
Low,
Yeah.
low, low.
Oh, man. So, Paula, what's your shittiest get together? Paula, you there, hon?
I think we lost Paula.
Oh, doggone it. That's a shame.
Oh, hell.
Gone but not forgotten.
We love you, Paula. We'll get you back
Yeah.
on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully before the end of this show. Hell. Okay. All right. Excluding anyone on this panel, I'm going to ask our dwindling panel. Pest Control Humor Depot. Who's your favorite cheese bag? Who's the one that you get on there and makes you laugh on a pretty regular basis, or just has the best stories or whatever? Who is it?
Mine's a tie between Tater and Madeline Leva.
Madeline Leva and
Yeah.
Tater.
Those are my two
I can
favorites.
get behind that.
That's a tie. That's a tie for me. Tater and Madeline Leva.
Yeah.
I think Madeline comes up with slightly better, but they both rank up there.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have to say Madeline and Tater as well. But I would also put an honorable mention to Ole Ivy. And I hope that someday he opens up his own business.
Yeah, I've been hearing that's coming down the pike sometime, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. So,
Maybe.
we just, just really looking forward to it. Now of course, I ask a question of Paula, she's silent, and then all of a sudden I hear her laugh.
This internet is
Ghost at
awful.
Paula.
You just outed yourself. Who's your favorite cheese bag, Paula?
Potato salad.
Tater salad. Yep. Everybody loves the tater. Oh, my goodness.
Dave, who's yours?
Yeah, I'd have to say Tater or you two, Brad and Jack. Yeah, you guys make my day go so much easier. Listening to the podcast, and yeah, it's made those 12 termite jobs go so much quicker. So much quicker. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very
I'm
good.
loving them. Slowly going back in history to, chew through all of them, but I'm getting there. But yeah, definitely makes my day go a lot better.
There's 57 of them, and Brad, we can't hear you. I see your mouth moving, Brad. We can't hear you, though.
Oh, now
How's that?
it's Brad's
That's
problem.
better.
Yeah, well, I hit my fart button on my microphone. Oh, that's what happened. But
We thank you for that.
no, I only turn it off for president. It's a fart button in name only. I am not turning it off. In fact, I'll take this microphone.
Stop it.
No, you don't want any part of that shit, do we? Okay.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
I got
All right.
this little foam thing for the speckles. The little foam thing for the speckles. So
Oh, nice. All right. Okay. I got one more question left, and it's a doozy. Okay. Let's say Tony offers to make you a tumbler of any image you would want other than a pesticide label. What would it be? And I'm going to start off because I already have mine. I have gotten, of course, this is the tumbler of my dreams. And she is definitely my Paula Cheesebag Nation tumbler. It's like it has my three favorite things on it. Of course, the First Lady herself, the Cheesebag Nation, and of course the PCHD mini magnet right there. So that's my favorite. So, Tony, Tony offers you one there, Dave. What's it going to be?
I like the idea of one covered in bed bugs.
Yeah.
Just for that cringe, like standing out in public, drinking that, and going, "What is that?" Oh yeah, they're bed bugs.
I do that.
Like
That would be cool looking.
It would have to be
I've
as three-dimensional as possible, though.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Like I've made a few things with resin with bed bugs, and like I made some earrings, and people were like climbing up the walls trying to get them. I'm like, I've only got a certain amount, and people are loving it. But I'd love to walk around with some really really offensive like bug, bed bugs or cockroaches all covered all
maggots.
over it. Maggots, and definitely 3-dimensional, so it's got that texture. I reckon that'd be awesome
for sure. Yeah,
y'all know I'm going to run with this, right?
Tony's taking notes.
That's kind of why I asked the question,
Definitely
Tony, so you
notes.
can maybe get some ideas, and but sooner or later you will run out of labels.
Yeah, well, the most all the current ones have been done. I'm getting almost nothing but repeats. I'll get the occasional different one, something like, and it's usually like a green product, which nobody uses. So that's why I don't do them. But for the most part, everything that is in the industry right now is being covered. I've been able to dig up a couple of old ones, like Yours Man is the oldest one I've been able to find. But
I saw that one.
I couldn't find a chlorodyne label, so I had to break out Photoshop and make one.
Yeah, it's really hard to find those old labels because any old label that you can find on the internet has got the EPA stamp or it's all mangled and shit. It's just like a photograph of an old label and stuff, and it's just not good. I know it's not good tumbler material.
Well, back then they didn't have the marketing labels that they do today.
Right.
I go search for a label right now, like Suspend, for example. It's pretty. The label they put out for general consumption that is required by law is the can. It's the tip and pour. So, it's pretty. It's a good looking label. Yeah. They didn't have that back in the day. It was either just basic Times New Roman font with maybe the company logo, and that was about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's true. So, Jack, what about you?
I'd like one, and I'm not going to go gross. I would like one with a nice rainbow trout on it. I'm looking to get back into doing some fishing this next year, and I'd like a nice rainbow trout.
Well, that would be gross if it was if we were in Tasmania and you were talking about a trout, but
okay.
If you know, you know.
Yep, I know exactly where you're going.
Oh,
I was thinking it before you said it.
It just hit me.
That's why you and me get along so well, Dave.
Tony, I'd like my rainbow trout pre-insertion, please.
Never gonna get the smell of that trout now. Oh, dear Lord. Tony's up here Googling Tasmanian trout.
Put it on mute.
Oh, dear God, please.
Good Lord.
Oh, mercy.
Paula?
Yes.
What did you say what you want on your Tumblr?
Well, I really like Dave's idea of like the bugs, like the very dramatic, shocking bugs, like a rat with his guts falling out, some roaches, some bed bugs. I mean, that would be very good. Very, very good.
Oh, yeah. Like one with his head in a snap trap and the eyeballs are all bugging out and stuff.
That's right.
Yeah, that everybody gets their asses in a wad over.
You are some
that's my favorite part of this job is being able to gross people out just by talking about what I do for a living. I mean, because there was one point in my life where not just me, but my two brothers were also working in pest control, and the family gatherings were freaking phenomenal. because we would just talk about work. It's like, oh yeah, I caught this mouse in this snap trap at a Family Dollar, and it looked like JFK's convertible when I got there. And everybody says, it's like, yeah, man. It's like they were picking brains and shit and skull pieces all that. They were like, and people were like, really, in front of my Toiki?
Start talking about bedbug mating habits.
Mm-hmm.
Traumatic insemination.
Traumatic insemination. That's right. Yeah, when you're a fat, ugly loser like me, any insemination is traumatic. But hey, Tony. Yeah, we're gonna put this question for you. What is your dream tumbler?
Oh, jeez. I made them all. I don't know.
It's a man who's actually achieved all his objectives in life. Good man.
Yeah, and I don't. I've got a couple that I drink out of. Well, actually, I guess I have made it, and it's what started all this was a Raid tumbler. I thought it would be funny as hell to see somebody drinking out of a can of Raid. So, $800 later, I have a tumbler that is a Raid can, and then here I am.
All right.
No, and look how it all came back to you, Tony.
Yeah, it did. It's paid for itself and then some. And for all you cheesebags out there listening, thank you for helping with my Christmas. I greatly appreciate it. I'm not making bank, but it's definitely making it enjoyable.
Great. Glad to be a part of it, man.
Yeah, and I can thank you guys for the discretion and the allowing me, because that's about the only place I advertise, and that's all I needed to do. And any more work, then I wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah, good deal.
Rather have too much than too little, man. I mean, hell.
Oh, this is true. Then you got too much, you start pissing people off. When the fuck's
because you can't get them to them on time. It's like, can you get this to me before Christmas? No, I can't. Sorry. I
asking me yesterday if I could get it there before Christmas. I'm like, really? Dude, this is Thursday. No, it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Exactly. But, man.
Well, hey, Brad, in the spirit of Christmas, I was asking on the video earlier this week for a You Can Suck It with a Christmas theme. Mm-hmm. And what we ended up lucking out with is that one of our guests tonight has his very own You Can Suck It for us tonight on the show. So, Dave, tell us your You Can Suck It story, and then we'll pass it around the room for the insults following.
You mean the one I sent you?
Yeah. It's your show. It's your You Can Suck It. Let's hear it from you.
That's right.
Oh, jeez. I thought that one was going to be anonymous. I thought that one was going to be anonymous.
Oh, then we'll pass up on it then. We don't want to go. I thought you were going to say it, but we also do have a very special story for the end of the show.
A touching story, yes. No.
Yes,
sorry to put you on the spot like that. Then
no, you're fine. No, I thought we knew you were going to say it. It's no big deal.
No, that's what I was. That's why I was sending it to you.
I got
it's definitely going to be somebody's going to get butthurt story.
Yeah. I got you.
Well, goddamn it!
Well,
what do we do now, Jack?
Well, I'm throwing a spanner in the works.
I do have our Christmas story. What's that?
That's true.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say I can insert a suck it story from tonight's reason why I was a little bit late. CPS took a kid out of the house right before the holidays. Yay! So obviously it's for German roaches. Okay, fine. Actually, it wasn't that bad. However, it was a situation like Little House on the Prairie. I'm pretty sure this poor little wife was just there to give birth to, I believe I counted about 12 to 14 children in the house. Husband would not allow her to speak. She was very timid. Anyway, so I got all the information down because I actually have done CPS cases. I've actually worked for CASA. I've done that kind of stuff. So I kind of know what I need to do, who I need to talk to. And so I left, and he gave me his current CPS investigator person that required the roach clean out because she needed a quote. We all know how the quote works, right? So I called this bitch, and she could care less about how a treatment was going to be done. She just basically wanted a price. And so on my drive home, when I was texting Jack saying I'm getting home as fast as possible, I kept yelling to myself that CPS can just go fuck themselves because they don't care. They don't care. It's a 10-month-old fucking baby they took away from this family.
Good God.
Mm-hmm.
Well, CPS can suck it.
So anyway, I'm going to go fix the problem, obviously, and it'll probably be Christmas. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do in this industry is we go fix the problems. And we'll get rewarded for it. I believe that 100%. We'll all be rewarded for helping those who can't help themselves.
Karma
Amen.
comes back around, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
I don't think I have an insult strong enough for that one.
I'm sorry.
But I'm going to try.
I hope they get athlete's foot in the head of their penis.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope Santa Claus goes halfway down the chimney, gets lodged in there. I hope that Santa Claus's screams cannot be heard. I hope he expires in the middle of your chimney, and then you don't know about it. And I hope when springtime comes and the weather heats up a little bit, Santa's bloated, dripping corpse starts draining maggots down your fireplace. I hope the stench is impossible for you to remove from your home. I hope that you have to sell that home just to get away from the odor at a loss. That's all I got.
Well, think
Just
about
like an old Christmas song, there's something stuck up in the chimney, and I don't know what it is, but it's in there.
Yeah. But anyway, I hope everybody knows that your chimney ruined Christmas for everybody around the world, and they take it out on you.
Well, I hope I hope that your Christmas cheese log makes you struggle on your shit so much that your rectum prolapses and you accidentally flush it down the toilet.
Prolapses are like the universal insult, aren't they?
They're effective, goddammit.
Are, yeah. It's like a MasterCard or Visa card. It's everywhere you want to be.
All right, Tony, Dave, you got one for us?
I do. I hope every one of them involved in any fashion has to have a barbed wire catheter.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yes.
God damn.
Yikes. Yikes.
Yes.
I've been holding on to that one.
That was a from the Tony Spangler urethral catheter sounding rod.
Sounding rod, definitely.
Thought about that.
Definitely.
Oh goodness.
What you got
I
for us,
hope they
Dave?
have a reoccurring nightly emission dream where they're in a circle jerk with all their family members.
God damn.
Man. That's rough.
I don't know. There's some parts of this country that wouldn't be an issue.
You got a point there.
Not lying.
Yeah. I guess it all depends on which part of the Mason-Dixon line you're at. Paula?
Yikes.
Yes.
Paula, this is yours. You got one? I mean, you told the story. I understand, and I really, it sucks, but what do you want to say about this?
I don't have anything to say. I'm just going to fix it. That's all I'm going to do.
I get it.
I just, she was ugly. She was ugly to me. She could care less about my procedures and how I'm going to fix it. And I thought, you fucking cunt. That's all I thought.
Ooh.
I mean, you are so ugly and you don't even deserve this job. She doesn't deserve the job. But anyway, that's why we're here. We come in and we come with the white horse and the sword and we fix it.
Damn right.
And that's the way. That's the attitude we have to have too, because not only is it the right thing to do, but it's the only way we're able to stay sane, isn't it?
Amen, brother. Amen.
Yeah. So,
well,
anyway, so that CPS person sounds like a total Beech motherfucker, don't they, Jack?
Yes, it does sound like a Beech motherfucker, and it's funny that you brought that up. Because it is this second annual telling of the Beech motherfucking night before Christmas. Are you ready, boys and girls? You're all snuggled up in your beds.
Do we need to hum? Do we need to hum Silent Night or something while you're singing?
Well, you can if you want to. 'Twas the day before Christmas. 'Twas the day before Christmas Eve when all through the branch manager's ass smelled like buffalo wings and ranch. The techs were out working, rodent callbacks galore, when in walked the office manager right through the door. She turned up her nose at the horrible smell, waved her hand by her face, and exclaimed, "What the hell?" I said, "It's a half day, and the phones are dead. Let's call past due customers so we can get ahead." She printed out the list of non-payments from the fall, but little did I know who was about to call. An African lady from Washington, D.C., who signed for the service but assumed it was free. She answered the phone, and I introduced myself, explained the debt, and she told me to go fuck myself. She claimed she never signed, so I asked for her name. Same one on the contract. She was playing games. I explained our collections policy, something we didn't want to do. So she called me an asshole and a nasty bitch, too. I told her that wasn't nice to speak to me that way, and I would hang up the phone just to call another day. She told me to eat shit and scream something else, so I hung up the phone, and I laughed to myself. The phone rang almost immediately, and a younger woman said, "Don't harass my mom. You're sick in the head. We don't owe you money. I can barely afford college." So I told her that her mom must have signed without her knowledge. She said her mom's a Christian and would never curse. She'd turn the other cheek, even at her worst. So I explained what I was told, what her saintly mother said, repeating every word, and explained what I did. She denied it all, said I was a liar, and accusing such a woman would land me in hellfire. She yelled and proclaimed that she wouldn't pay. I hung up the phone, told her to have a great day. I took a deep breath and I filled up my coffee cup, and the phone rang again, so I picked it up. On the other end of the line, I heard barely a sound. Then they screamed, "Beech, Madafaka!" and threw the phone down. Sue looked across the office at me, her eyes wide in fright. I told the African lady, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
God, you know, Jack. Traditions are important, and
they are.
To hear that story for the second time, I'm looking forward to many more years of hearing that every Christmas. It just warms the cockles in my heart and my other cockles as well.
Cockles.
That's right. Nothing like warm cockles. Let me tell you. Definitely gets you in the holiday spirit.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So everybody,
warm cockles brought to you by Pizza Party.
Well, that's right. That's right. Gosh. So everybody, it's been a great show. It's been a great party. I was glad we were able to share at least one slice of pizza with everybody, and just make sure you clean the freaking tech room up before you go. I mean, these boxes are everywhere. So, this box is everywhere. I just want to, Jack, on behalf of Jack and myself and all the mods at Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, we want to wish everybody the happy and safe holiday that you all have earned and deserve. And keep those people in your heart that don't have anybody. Remember them, and drop them a line. See how they're doing. Make sure they're okay. If you get, if you're, if it's within your power, have them over. Enjoy some time with them. nobody should be alone on Christmas. And so, just do what you can.
Take care of each other.
Yeah.
Amen.
Well said.
Exactly.
Well said.
Yeah. David, Tony, the lovely and vivacious Paula, thank you so much for being on the show tonight.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
I'd like to have all of you back together or back again sometime, and be sure to make that happen. Jack and I have absolutely no freaking idea what we're going to do next week, but you'll find out the minute we do. So, Jack, you want to take us out?
Merry Christmas, everybody, and bug the fuck off.
Bug off.
Bug off.
Happy Christmas. It's Christmas. Merry Crisis. Merry Chrysler.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
Thanks for listening to Tales from the Crawl Space podcast. You can find us on just about every single podcast outlet there is online. So be sure to subscribe, and we'll have a new episode next week. Don't forget, you can find us on Instagram at TFTC Podcast, on Twitter at Crawl Space Tales, and you can also find us on Facebook at the Pest Control Humor Depot. See you next week.